guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it so much. I'm very excited today because I get to share with you a really fun collection. I was going to put this in my October haul, and then I looked at everything that I bought in October and I was like, maybe I'm going to do a separate video. So I'm doing a separate video. This is the Colourpop Midnight Masquerade Disney Designer Collection. And I bought the PR kit because I bought the PR kit on the last two collections from Disney and Colourpop. That's what the front of the box looks like. But the side, this is why I love it. You got your princesses. So we got Esmeralda, Sleeping Beauty, Meg, and Cinderella. I got to meet Susan Egan, who does the voice of Meg, this in September, and it was so amazing. It was really fun to meet her, and she's also a Broadway legend. Then we got Rapunzel, who I am because of my hair, and I've met Zachary Levi a couple times, which is really fun. Dressed up, well, I had my hair done like Rapunzel at one time. Tiana, I love Tiana. I forgot her name from Enchanted. I'm really sorry. It's not my favorite one. I like the cartoon ones better than the live action. And Belle. Belle is my favorite princess. I love Belle so much. I cried when I met Paige O'Hara, who does her voice. Oh my gosh, she was amazing. And then you have them repeated again on the other sides. Inside, this is just kind of plain and boring and nothing to write home about there. But this is what it looks like inside. You have all of the sets as well as the palette. Each one has their own name attached to it. And we're gonna start with the palette, which is a different shape, which I think is really pretty. And the one thing I don't like about this, and they're doing this with, it seems like all of the Colourpop palettes lately, is they have those super chunky glitters that are not eye safe, that I would not use on my eyes anyway, but that's what it looks like. So we have in the top, oh, I can turn it this way. You can see it, there's no mirror. So you have all of those princesses right there in the front. So pretty. And then you have Spinning Wheel, Damsel, Pip, Enchanted, Mama Odie, Djali, I don't know how to pronounce that one, Floating Lanterns, Mrs. Potts, I love Mrs. Potts, Royal Ball, Frog and Wife, Nutmeg, New Dream, Gaston, Quasimodo, and Merryweather. I love that they included Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame because of what happened at Notre Dame this past year. It feels really special. So I'm not going to swatch it because I don't know if I'm actually going to wear the palette, at least anytime soon, because I have so many other things that I am working on. So there are so many people who've done collection videos already. Please watch their videos about that. I'm going to talk about some of the other things, and I'm going to show you swatches of some of the other things as well. I also picked up, before I get into the 8 of them, I picked up some of the things separately as well because I did 2 orders. I did the PR kit right away because I was hoping it wouldn't sell out, and I did Afterpay, which I really love. You get 4 installments every 2 weeks. They take out a quarter of it. There's no interest, no charges on top of it. It just really helped to budget for a $200 collection, right? So I picked up 3 of the lipsticks separately because I wanted the packaging, and now I'm going to go back and get the other ones, the other 5. So I picked up 2 of my favorite princesses, Belle and Rapunzel, and then Sleeping Beauty, because those shades just looked amazing. And I love the packaging. They have their little masks you can see on the side as well. I'll swatch those in a second, I promise. And then I picked up 2 of the blushes because I knew these were blushes that I would actually use all the time. Disappointed in these because there's nothing really special about the packaging itself, and the blushes are basically what you could get in the sets, which the sets are amazing. I'm going to show you them in a second, but I did pick up these and I've been wearing them pretty much every day since I got them. I got Floating Lights and Enchanted Mirror. It just so happened that they were my favorite princesses, but also the shades that would most likely match me. So Floating Lights is a very light pink kind of shade. Can you even see it? It really goes on subtle. It's a good everyday shade. Same thing with Enchanted Mirror. It's same kind of thing. More peachy shade. This one is a little bit more pigmented, I found. So you have to go on a little lighter with it. But they both are good everyday shades. I've been wearing them to work basically every day since I purchased this, except for when I was testing out a couple of blushes for my Sample Saturday series. All right, those 3 lipsticks I wanted to show you as well. These are really interesting formula. It's a brand new formula to Colourpop. The packaging is beautiful. It says designer collection. It has kind of like embedded shimmer in it. This first one I have is Beast. And it, you know, it kind of happened that the shades that would look best on me for everyday wear were the shades of my favorite princesses or their love interests. This is kind of a moussey formula. If you like the Bare Minerals Gen Nude mattes, this is a similar formula. It doesn't quite dry all the way down, but it's more watery. This one is Flynn, which is my favorite of them. It has, and you know, Flynn is also like my favorite love interest. He's not really a prince, like but he's also voiced by one of my favorite actors, Zachary Levi, so that, you know, helps too. The Prince Charming one, I did a double layer on. It's a little bit more thin than the other 2, not quite as pigmented, but it is a really pretty peachy shade, like more of a bright pinky peach than the other 2. But I found all of these would be really work appropriate because I teach at a university. I don't do crazy makeup when I'm at work. So I picked those up. I'm not going to swatch them in the collections when I see them, but I am planning to pick up the other lipsticks from the set because I just want them all now. Then I also picked up this darling little makeup bag that says It's a Ball. You could buy this as part of a set or you could buy it separately. And it does have lining in it that has the same designs that are on the boxes. It's not going to show up on camera, unfortunately, because it's just too subtle of a thing. I don't want to get powder on this guy because I feel like powder and crushed velvet just don't really mix. They're not going to, it's not going to set well on that bag. All right, we're going to start with I See the Light. And this is what it looks like. It has the mask of the princess on the front. It tells you what's inside on the back. On the top, it tells you which collection it is. Then you open it up and it has the princess and it says, I see the light. And then inside you're going to see that lipstick. Oh, please don't be broken. Oh my gosh, it's fine. And the blush or highlighter. I obviously need to be more careful. So that was the first one from Tangled. Then we have A Dream Is Your Wish Your Heart Makes. Cinderella, that's what her mask looks like. They also made designer dolls for these that sold out so quickly. They're like $129 a piece. Limited of like 5,000 worldwide. 5,000 something worldwide. That's what this one looks like. This is beautiful too. She has a highlighter, and this is one highlighter that I was kind of tempted by, but I need to stop buying highlighters. So I didn't get an extra one. This shade is called Horse and Carriage. And of course we already saw the swatch of the lipstick in that set. So there's Cinderella. Then we have Ever, Ever After, which has Prince Edward and Andalusia in it. And oh, her mask. And inside your princess, this is from the movie Enchanted. I just can't remember any of the characters' names other than Amy Adams and Patrick Dempsey, which is not accurate. There is what this one looks like. This is a highlighter. It's a bit darker of a highlighter, so definitely not, which is kind of funny because she's such a pale girl in real life, Amy Adams, that it's kind of funny. Then we have the lipstick, which looks like this. We're gonna swatch it because I am going to purchase these. This one seems to be separated. Yeah, this one seems to be separated already, which is kind of weird. But since I am planning to purchase an extra set of them, I don't mind swatching these. That's what it looks like. That's gorgeous. I actually would wear that shade quite a bit, actually, you know. So I'm looking forward to getting that one as well. Then we have Hero to Zero, which is Wonder Boy and Big Tough Girl. Oh, there is the mask. I need to be better about this. Oh, it says Megara Bundle. Giselle, that's her name. Why don't I remember that? That's a famous ballet. Like, I should remember that. And then you have right here. Inside as well. This is a highlighter as well. This is the purple highlighter, that's right. Very pretty, very purplish. I wonder if it would be similar to the My Little Pony one that they did a couple years ago. And then her, or this one, oh, that's actually really pretty too. So this is a much darker shade than the others, but it's still kind of tempered. Very pretty. That is the Hercules bundle. And I also liked that they did princesses that don't usually get designer dolls made of them or really get as celebrated, like Meg and Esmeralda and Giselle and Tiana. But I feel like Tiana, even though she's kind of not as popular, she still gets a lot of stuff because she seems to be part of that Disney canon. Then we have Tiana, Prince Naveen, and Kissin' a Frog, which is a blush. I love her mask. And this one, oh my gosh, her masquerade outfit, just stunning. This one, so I should say like Giselle and Sleeping Beauty and Aurora, Tiana, they actually were a set of 2 with their princes, and they were only available at D23. That's a really deep blush, which makes sense for her as a princess. It's so pretty though. So they're a lot more expensive and a lot harder to find as dolls go. Let's see, this one. Whew. Actually, it's not quite as scary as I originally thought it might be. There's that one. Now, the reason I'm going to get an extra set of all of the lipsticks is because of those individual packages. I think they're beautiful. I'm going to order them directly from Colourpop once again. Then we have Topsy Turvy, which is Phoebus, and Court of Miracles is the other thing. This is Esmeralda. I don't want to rip it. I'm trying to be very careful. And inside, she probably has the craziest colored lipstick of them all. That's what it looks like. Oh, this blush. I kind of want this. I kind of want to use that blush because that's so bright and cheerful. I don't think it probably would look that good on me. I would look probably slightly clownish, but it's pretty. This is really nice. Like, it's more of a berry shade. There it is right there. Now this set along with my other 2 sets will be displayed together, probably at my parents' house because they have a little bit more room for things. But that's why I wanted to get the designer collection in the box once again. Then we have Once Upon a Dream, which is Prince Philip, and Coronation, it's Aurora or Sleeping Beauty. and they did a purple version of her, which I thought was kind of cool because you see her in pink or in blue, and they kind of melded those together, which was different. And this one also comes with a highlighter. Pretty color. And I was surprised, this is more of a rose shade, which I guess makes sense for her because she's Briar Rose and all of the rose. Oh, this one I feel like you need a little bit more. Dang, okay. Yeah, I need to get my order in and start using all of those. That's hers as well. So that's all 8 of the lipsticks. Not the best swatches, but sometimes the best swatches just don't take. And then finally, the last one, which we already looked at the blush and the highlight from. This is Beauty and the Beast, the Belle collection. Oh my gosh, her mask is gorgeous. And then her full body right there with the rose built in, and her set. So that is the PR collection plus a few extras. Did you pick up any of this set? What did you pick up? What do you want to pick up? What do you think is not as useful to you? Who's your favorite princess? That's what I was gonna ask. I was like trying to think for a second. Who is your favorite princess? What is your favorite Disney movie? What is your, or who is your favorite Disney like hero or prince or whatever, because they're not all, like Quasimodo is not a prince. Hercules is not a prince. He's a demigod. Let me know down below. I'm trying to put these all back in so that I found that you don't want to stick that last one in at the end. You want to kind of stick it in the middle. So let me know down below your thoughts and opinions. Do you think this was worth the money? Well, don't answer that because you're probably going to say no. Do you think that this was a nice collection? What stood out for you? What felt like duds to you as well? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.